Hello all, welcome to part 12 of Cucumber BDD training series. In this session, I am going to practically demonstrate how to create step definitions and run the feature files. So let's get started. So how to create the step definitions and run the feature files. Okay. So here guys, we already have created this feature file having some scenarios. So in the previous session, we resolved an error. Earlier, we are getting application not found, and we have added the Cucumber libraries in the pom.xml file. And thereafter, when we run this feature file, by right-clicking on the feature file and selecting the Run as Cucumber feature option, in the output console, we are getting some output. Okay, you see, it's running the scenarios. We are able to run the scenarios in the feature file with the help of this option. Okay, with the help of Cucumber, we are running, right? All the 5 scenarios got run. And it's clearly saying that these scenarios are undefined scenarios. You have not written any code for this scenario. This is the front end, right? For each and every line here in the scenario, there should be some method in the background. Okay. Undefined scenarios are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Undefined scenarios. Login with valid credentials. Login with invalid credentials. Login with valid email address and invalid password. Login with invalid email address and valid password. Login without providing any credentials. These are 5 scenarios, and those steps of the scenarios are not defined. That means you have not implemented any code, okay, for running those scenarios. There are 24 steps, and or 24 out of 24 steps got either skipped or undefined. Okay, fine. So now here Eclipse IDE is clearly stating that you have to implement those steps of the scenarios with these methods. Okay, you don't have to do the hard work, guys. Okay, Eclipse IDE output. Okay, output which is coming in the Eclipse IDE console is giving us this list of steps. Okay, just copy all this steps which need to be implemented. You see, for every step, user navigates to login. There's a method created. You see, public void user navigates to login page and write some code like that. For each and every step, these methods are missing. It is saying. So let's copy. Let's not do the hard work. Let's copy this whatever I selected from the output console. Now here, let's under the same package, let's create a step definition file. That is a class you have to create. I'm right clicking on the test package in this project and select new class. And the moment I say new class, here I'll just give the name as login, guys. Okay, for login feature, associated step definition file is login. Okay, it's better to give the same name. You can give different name also, but better to give the same name. Click on finish. The moment I create this login.java, inside this login.java, whatever the methods I copied from here, okay, which came in the output suggested by Eclipse IDE output console, right? I'm pasting here. You see, this is how the methods are coming. Remove all this stuff. Okay, remove all this stuff. This is not required. The 2 lines, a comment and a throw statement, which is coming in this individual methods, you have to remove first. Okay, we don't require that steps. So let me remove all from all the places. Okay. Okay. Fine. Actually, guys, here we have these methods. Let's see from first method, given user navigates to login page. Here, given user navigates to login page. Here, error is coming. Hover the mouse on this @given. Since we already have added the library in the previous session for Cucumber, now these annotations are from Cucumber only. Hover the mouse on @given. You see, we can import this given from IO Cucumber. Import that. Okay. Similarly, when also you can import from same IO Cucumber. You see 2 statements. You see, if you observe these statements, guys, this given, when, and all those stuff, if you observe this, okay, just this last statement is different. So provide asterisk here, you don't have to provide multiple import statements. You see, everything will get imported. You see, all these keywords got imported. Given user navigates to the login page. Here, inside this method, I have to write the Selenium automation code in general. Okay. For each and every line here, this method, this line will invoke this line in the feature file. We'll call this method, guys. Okay, automatically in the step definition file, and user navigates to login page means here I have to write the automation code, Selenium automation code for navigating to the login page. But since we are in the beginning of the sessions, I'm not going to write the actual Selenium code, but instead I'll mimic this with sample print statements, okay, for a while, okay, for a while until we learn all the Cucumber BDD concepts, right? I'll go with the sample things. Okay, later part of the sessions, right, we'll go with a full-fledged Selenium project, okay, where I'll be writing the real Selenium automation code. Okay, for now, in these sessions, I'll say uh, some difference I'll create in this statements. Okay, you see the name of this method should differ kind of thing. So I'll say a user got navigated to login page. Okay, just to make this as a print statement, I'm just writing some symbol, guys. You can write any symbol here. Okay, just see the difference in the output. I'm adding this two greater than symbols in the beginning. Similarly, this one also. Second one, when user enters valid email address. Okay, is the same one. When user enters a valid email address, and here you see this Cucumber expressions are coming here. Okay, in curly braces, string is coming. Why? Because here email address is mentioned in double quotes. Okay, this is treated as in this step. Okay, we are passing some argument. So that argument will go into this parameter string, and here string. Okay, so one more thing, guys. For example, here, what I will do here is just go to the login feature. User navigates to login page is there. So, but by default, this steps not got implemented, right? If before I implement any of these steps, if I remove all these steps, guys, okay. If I remove all these things from the login and just see what is happening. When I click on save button, none of these steps got implemented actually. Okay, there is no code for this particular step. In this case, the Eclipse IDE should highlight this particular line in yellow color. Okay, but it's not doing so. So what we can do to make that happen is, let's see what we can do. Right click on the project, guys. Okay, this is currently the Maven Java project, guys. This is currently the Maven Java project. I'll right click. I'd say there is something. Where is that option? Okay, configure option, guys. Okay, we have to go to configure option and convert to Cucumber project option will be there. Okay, right click on the project, say configure and say convert to Cucumber project. You have to say, okay. Now, the moment you say that, this project will be converted into the Cucumber project. Okay, this one step you have to do, guys. Okay, as during the process you have to, you see now, once you convert this project from Maven Java project to the Maven Cucumber project, you see all the steps are getting highlighted. Earlier, this was not the case. Okay, earlier this was not the case. When the project was Maven Java project, these steps are not getting highlighted. These steps are not implemented actually. Okay, these steps are not implemented. So those steps which are not implemented will be highlighted by this Maven Cucumber project. It's not no more Maven Java project, it's Maven Cucumber project, guys. And the steps are not implemented. To implement them, we already got the output saying that these methods need to be implemented. Copy these methods and go to the login.java and paste it here. Okay. For the mouse, import this given. And here provide asterisk symbol. You don't have to import each and every step. And here I'll just replace these two statements with sample print statement. I'll write instead of writing the real Selenium code. Okay. So here I'll simply write down user got navigated to login page. Okay, user got navigated to login page. Then here system.out.println, user enters valid email address. Okay, user enters valid email address, and here string is there. Okay, here I already told you, right, in this particular just save this and okay, it's going off again. Okay, it's going off again. So this happens. So what you can do is right click on this and say Maven update project. Okay, and say okay. The moment I say Maven update project, what's happening? Let's see. It's updating the project. It's taking some time. No, just close this login.feature. Sometimes you have to close and open. Okay, the same thing. It's not highlighting the steps. Okay, I just created. You see the Cucumber option is coming here for each and every step. You see there's a Cucumber option. These steps are now implemented. Okay, these methods are there, right? That's the reason you are not getting that yellow things. Okay, so if you remove all these things from this login, then you'll get yellow color things. Okay, user navigates to login page, and here you got the Cucumber icon. Okay, instead of yellow color highlightation, you are getting the Cucumber option here, kind of icon here. That means this step is implemented. User navigated to login page is already implemented here. This method will be called. When this method is called, in the output, user got navigated to login page will be printed. And coming to the next step, when user enters valid email address and with this particular text, okay, this is an argument, guys. If you are providing that in double quotes and all, this will be passed as an argument to this method. So that argument will be received by this parameter here. Okay, this string parameter. Usage string will come from here to here. This single parameter. So what is the relevance of this particular? You see, after the @ given annotation or @ when annotation of Cucumber, you see there is some circular brackets. Inside circular brackets, there is a matching expression here. Okay. So for that, I'll explain, guys. You see, for example, here user navigates to login page is there. This is matching exactly with the user navigates to login page step. So what if I change the name here, login page XYZ? If I say, then what will happen? You see here, the step name is user navigates to login page, but I changed this matching expression in the step definition method to user navigates to login page XYZ. Is it now matching? Up to here is matching, but XYZ is not there in the line. User navigates to login page is there, but user navigates to login page XYZ is not there. Click on save all button. And now go here. You see, user navigates to login page is highlighted in yellow color. That means this particular step is not implemented. The reason behind that is this particular step is not matching with this kind of matching expression. Okay, this is an expression, guys. Okay, this is an expression @ given. It got auto generated, so that's fine. So user navigates to login page XYZ is coming. Okay, so remove this XYZ and again click on save all button. Now come back here. You see now it's highlighted. It's got removed. That means this method is implemented. This step is implemented here. It's matching with this method expression. Okay, Cucumber method expression. This is fine. That's how important it is. Here also, user enters valid email address, and to match this argument, this kind of syntax is coming in the method expression. Okay, matching expression. User enters valid email address, and whatever the argument you are passing, that is provided in the form of a string. Okay, in curly braces. And this will be termed as a parameter. String is there. Here I'll say email address. Okay, I can change the name. Email address text or something I'll say. And here user enters valid email address. I'll say plus this email address text I'll say. Okay, done. Next. Then we have IND, guys. But here what is coming? Enter valid password. Okay. Enter valid password is there, but here instead of IND we are getting when. We can change it to IND if you want. Okay, it's okay, it doesn't matter, but still we can change it. IND enters valid password. Here argument is termed as this kind of stuff. A Cucumber expression. This is in the method matching expression. We have this Cucumber expression to match this argument. That is this 1 2 3 4 5 value password that is passed as an argument to this parameter. And here we can say that is nothing but the password text. And here we say system.out.println user enters valid password colon, just write the plus symbol and they say password text. Okay, done. Now, okay, now the next one, and clicks on login button is there. Okay, and clicks on login button. So if you want to identify this, okay, so you see sometimes what happens in this step definition file, there is a lot of methods, guys. It's not possible to identify the step which is matching with that particular method inside the step definition file, in the login step definition file. So whatever you can do is, for the mouse on this step, just press Control key. You see this is getting highlighted as a link. Click on this, you will be directly taken to this method. Okay, this is one way to go directly. Okay, here again I will say, instead of @ when I will say @IND, clicks on login button, system.out.println, and here I will say user clicks on login button. Okay, user clicks on login button. Then next, user should log in successfully. To go to the step, over the mouse, this is a then keyword is there, then Gherkin keyword is there. For that, then then Cucumber annotation with this is a Gherkin keyword. But in the step definition class file, for respective to this then Gherkin keyword, there will be @ then cucumber annotation. Okay, this is a Gherkin keyword, that is cucumber annotation. Okay, let's come back here. You see, we have @ then here. It is a cucumber annotation, guys. Okay, there in the feature file we have then Gherkin keyword. Now write down system.out.println, system.out.println. User should log in successfully. Okay, user got logged in. User got logged in successfully. Like this, I'll write. Now come back to the feature file. Now let's see this one. User navigates to login page is already created. Already, this is a duplicate step. Okay, so already the method is there, which is already implemented. You see, we already have written the step, so no need to worry. User enters invalid email address. This time, user enters invalid. Okay, so click on this. This is the one. Here, remove that step and write down system.out.println. User has entered invalid email address and give that invalid email address, I'll say plus invalid email address here. Okay, done. Then next, enters invalid password. Click on this. You'll go here. System.out.println. User has entered invalid password plus invalid password. This is, see, you're getting this as an argument, and that invalid password I'll be printing here. Done. The next one, clicks on login button. Already we have created this, implemented the steps. Click on this, you see, it will be shown as implemented already, you see, and clicks on login button is already there. No need to implement again. Then user should get a proper warning message. Click on this, and user should get a proper warning message. This is a step. This is a method representing the step. The front ground, we have the feature file. In the background of the feature file, every step we have a method. Okay, where we are writing some code. For now, we are writing some dummy code, guys. In the upcoming sessions, I'll write the Selenium code here in place of the print statement. Okay, just to understand the cucumber concept, I'm not going into Selenium now. It will be deviating for you otherwise. User got a proper warning message. Then what next steps are there? Let's see. Login with invalid email address and valid password. User navigates to login page. This is same. User navigates to login page is same. User enters invalid email address, already implemented just now. Oh, sorry, valid email address is user enters invalid email address is implemented here. So which is implemented here? We can click on this and just confirm. Yeah, it's there. Then enters valid password. We can click on each and every step and confirm, guys, rather than, okay. Sometimes what happens is because of some spelling mistakes or something, some random extra methods will be created. So it's better to verify each and every line. Enters valid password. Here step is implemented. Clicks on login button. Implemented. User should get a proper warning message. Implemented already as part of the previous scenarios, which is repeating here. Login without providing any credentials. Next scenario. Okay, user navigates to login page. Implemented. User don't enter any credentials. This is not implemented. This is a new one. Here I'll write down .out.println. User has not entered any credentials. Okay. Fine. Save it. Back here. Clicks on login button is same. And finally, user should get a proper warning message is also same. Okay. Fine. Close all this stuff. Now we created a step definition file associated with this feature file. Okay. For this login.feature file, we created a step definition file where the logic need to be implemented. Selenium Java code has to be actually written. But for now, we are we are writing print statements to see whether for each and every step in this feature file in the scenarios, the appropriate step definition methods are getting invoked or not, we have to see. This time, we should not get this kind of output. Okay, in the output, we should get a different output this time, guys. We should get proper, okay, 5 scenarios. We should not get undefined and skipped and undefined kind of things. We should not get. Rather, we should get a proper output. Let's see how we'll get it. So again, right click on the login.feature file, say run as Cucumber feature now. You see, you should get a different output this time. Scenario. Okay, it got executed. This particular scenario got executed. So here on the right side, it is saying that login.feature at the 4th line, it got run. The 4th step in the feature file. For that, this is a scenario. User got navigated to login page. You see, this got print statement. Okay, this is a step in the feature file. For that, we got this output. You see, double greater than symbol. I intentionally provided the print statement to separate this from this statement. You see, given user navigates to login page is the feature file step, whereas this is the print statement output. It got invoked. That's why it got printed in the output console. Okay, when user enters valid name, this is a print statement. Okay, and this is a feature file step. This is a print statement, and clicks on user got logged in successfully. Okay, that's it. For every statement in the feature file scenarios, we got this print statement got executed. The methods got invoked. This proves that the method got invoked. Okay, on the right side showing which method got invoked and all those stuff. Okay, so more details are getting coming here. Okay, the feature file which is at the 11th step. Okay, under the login.feature, 11th line is there, and here which methods are getting invoked are coming here. Okay, you see, user navigates to login page got invoked, user enters invalid email address got invoked. Like that, methods which are coming here on the right side. Keep on going. You see, 5 out of 5 scenarios got passed. It's saying that 5 out of 5 got passed. Earlier we got undefined steps, but this time it's saying passed. And out of 24 steps, 24 got passed. It is saying. Okay, and that's it, guys. This is how we can. Okay, this is how we can create the step definitions for the feature file, and by implementing the steps in the scenarios of the feature file with the methods in the step definition classes. Okay, and we can run that and we can get a proper output. But here ultimately we have to write the Selenium automation code, guys. Okay, here ultimately in the login.java, in these methods we have to write a proper Selenium automation code. But here, just to understand the concepts, to understand the relation between the feature file and step definition methods and all those stuff, step definition and all, we just created the print statements here to see how the methods are getting invoked for each and every statement inside the scenarios of the feature file. So guys, that's all for this session. In the next session, I'll cover other topics on this Cucumber BDD. Okay, we'll continue with the things. Okay, so see you in the next session. Thank you.